shot there. What was that about? Thank you for being a friend. All right, I've wasted enough time. Back to Toronto we go.
What's up, YouTube? We are in Toronto right now. We just got loaded with some of those good wood chips, but we're gonna go back to the darkness about 4 o'clock in the morning, check the truck, get it started, and get rolling and see what lovely traffic and lovely drivers Toronto has for us. All right, everybody, welcome to the video.
What is up today, YouTube? It is 4:30 in the morning. She is cold. The leaves are off the trees. We're heading into the big old Toronto this morning. All the stars are out. She's a nice clear morning. We're about to kick the tires and light the fires on this big ride. Get the old key on. Pop the hood, see what's good. Can you see the stars? Probably not. That's the Big Dipper right there. Then you got Orion's belt right there. And then you got the big old Peterbilt right here. Oh, there goes the hood. This little light is actually handy. Put it there when we were building the house. Now we are all fired up. Head back in and make my coffee and we gone. And we are good to go. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more. Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed my polishing the walls of the dump trailer video, because that's gonna be a lot of work, but hopefully it looks real good when she's done.
it, but through those trees here is the big cami plant in Ingersoll that got some bad news this week, and they are not making the electric right drop vans that are all lined up there. No, didn't work out. So now everyone's out of a job, and they got like 15 days to say what they're going to do with the plant, so we will see. Not looking too good. General Motors, Cami, right there. Just spent a whack of money making the thing way bigger and revamping it. All for nothing. And they're continuing on with the Volkswagen one in St. Thomas still. They're putting in the foundation. Ay, ay, ay. Down in Toronto, there's a bunch of lanes all shut down, which they were shut down yesterday too. Didn't cause much of a backup, but it could. So we're about 20 minutes from Toronto now, or 2 hours depending on traffic. But we're hoping for the best, expecting the worst. If we gotta take the 407, so be it. They're tearing down a big old building there anyway. It'd be interesting to see. Anyways, we're getting there. Sorry, gotta look through this blurry window, but it's the best way to be able to talk to my camera close instead of yelling at it on the dash and you still can't hear me. This guy didn't make her too far from the pit. gate down here at the track. One of my first videos to ever do good was actually hauling this stuff. Little wood chips and other unmentionables.
Thou shalt not enter. Just kidding. Another beauty day down in the big smoke.
Now, before I back in, I'm turning that loader on, get it warm. Inside my nice warm cab and let the loader heat up and let myself heat up. Now I don't ever load with my truck running or my lights on, but for the sake of this video we are going to do some loading with the truck running and the lights on just for a couple buckets, and then yeah, I'll finish her off and we will get out of here and head her to the big bad Brad Carsons big old ranch, estate, whatever you want to call it, the big old Listowel, Ontario. All right. So you get the idea, take a scoop, put it in. It's really steamy, can't see much, you'll see in a sec. Good times. All right, I'm coming to get you.
This ladder is not meant to be climbed on. Oh boy. All right, down we go. You got a horse trailer. You got straw or wood chips?
I got shavings. I'll just dump it right here and then you can push it in.
Yeah, Bert, I'll be up on top of the pile. Yeah. Bert, let me just get in there. I looked like an idiot when I was tipping the bucket, but this bucket tip here doesn't do anything until you're at like max or you're at max. That just happened like yesterday. These ones are all nice and tight, but this one's like just flopping around.
Some of that fresh stuff. Too much of this because it is pretty boring. I just wanted to show you the steam. Some mornings it's a lot worse than this, but today's not too bad. And yeah, put her in. And this is where the bucket tip thing kind of sucks, when it's like you really got to feather it. So hopefully we get that fixed. But we'll see. Shake her out a little bit. Alright. This ain't a heavy equipment channel, it's a trucking channel, so we'll get this baby loaded up. Fire truck going down to 427. Looks like we might not be leaving that way this morning. Well, there goes the man with the big trailer and a bunch of fresh wood chips that'll be going straight in here, because you can't get fresher than straight out of the trailer door.
Starting to get a little bit of sunlight out here. But for now, we're grabbing these wood chips. Really packing her on now, I'll tell you what. Alright, now that's looking good. So is that sky. You can see the CN Tower from here, actually. Well, you can see the CN Tower from here, and I'll show you real quick. There she is. And here we are. The zoom in on these phones these days is unfriggin' real. And that, my friends, how it's done. I'll come back here again and do another one. But first, to list a wall. Well, the 427 slowing down. Airplanes are flying overhead. We're loaded. Can't believe I climbed that ladder. Oh boy, that thing is sketchy looking. Anything for the clips. Anything for the clips. Make sure this tarp rolls. Oh yeah. I always keep her a little bit away because if any of this falls on here, it'll scratch it. Drop the big tarp down. Beautiful. And quick walk around the old truck to make sure everything's good before you hit that big highway, because you don't want to be pulling over on that. Then you'll be getting towed before you know. All right, let's go. But I don't see anyone trotting on it. Well, there. I can see a couple there. Just not on our side. This right here, this little, whatever you call it, bridge, it makes some noise.
hopefully it's okay to use my jake brake on this downhill here. Big commenter, come on. Oh, glad I'm not going that way. Should say ends underneath it. With all these lanes on the right start ending. That's why everyone's slamming their brakes right now. So trucks don't think they should be over here when they actually have to get over here, and then it just causes a bottleneck. Because you come up over this hill and then it says, oh, these lanes are ending, start moving over, you have less than a kilometer. I guess the big load of lumber there with the cop and the car don't really help too much. Oh yeah, he's got that struck right now. Hold it. Pacific Wallenstein. Not where we're going. Absolutely nothing in front of him. What is going on? Are you kidding me? That's the kind of people we have driving on our roads, ladies and gentlemen. That could have been that pickup truck just demolished if someone didn't realize that truck just pulled out in front of them and come to a dead stop in the middle of the road. Unbelievable. What are we doing? We get to see this big large car here. Oh yeah, looking like Jake Prussell truck. Truck entrance sign on that post, you know, just in case I forgot. Oh, the horses are out. Love those horses. Hello, horses. And here we are. Still have yet to figure out what that yellow Mack recycling garbagey looking shredder truck thing is. All right, she's pushed up. We're backing up. Pardon me, Fred.
Stay to the wall, okay?
Stay to the wall, to the window.
To the wall, and then I can push past it.
Switch up down that ball. And come on, man. All right, on the wall.
If it comes out, it's okay.
It's full.
she will go into the big bay. The tripod switch. Whoa. Hello. What are you doing? Oh my goodness. You better stay out of the way. You're gonna get hurt, freaking dog. What are you doing? Oh, honey. Oh, get out of here. I can't open this when you guys do it. We should have had her back a little further, but all right. We are walking off a load now. These dogs are wild. I love them. Sun is shining. This camera's probably gonna fall over. Right now, the whole floor is walking. There's a bunch of slats, and then they all come back, and then a few walk forward, a few walk forward, and a few walk forward, and then they all come back. It's what makes it a walking floor. Take it, you've got the idea by now. It comes out and it sits there. Beauty, beauty. Big old silo king getting her done, damn. Mr. Fancy Pants over here. This is in no way an ad for Silo King, which is actually right down the road from us, right beside the 401 at the Putnam Scales on Putnam Road. But dang, is that thing slick, holy. Well, we're getting pretty near the end of the load. Oh yeah. I could tell when I seen that super fresh stuff that was right out of that guy's trailer this morning. Friggin' beauty day out here now. Push the old truck is clean, but it ain't. He likes to keep her tight. He likes to keep her tight. Brad Carsons, ladies and gentlemen. Threading the needle. There she is, all empty. Clean this off, clean that off, and we'll be gone. Everybody, we are right where we started this video, behind the doors, and that's where we will end off. Another beautiful day, getting to the end of the season on this, so I figured I'd make another video of it. It's what I've been doing all summer. Appreciate Brad and Dylan Carson for letting me film on the property. We will be back again. Anyways, everybody, appreciate you watching, and make sure you give me a like, make sure you give me a comment, and make sure you are always subscribed for more, and we will see you on the next one.